One of the signs of Easter that has impressed me most throughout this entire pandemic has been the music. Music has made the reality and the power and the hope of the resurrection and the new life that we associate with it very powerfully present. We've witnessed the famous and the not so famous making music to lift our spirits. It has fascinated me. I've been glued to things like the Lady Gaga concert, how she organized that phenomenal One World Music Fest that we saw last weekend and drew together dozens of musicians from all over the world to lift our spirits and to raise our hope, to unite us. I watched Andrea Bocelli from the empty cathedral in Milan on Easter Sunday, singing his heart out and lifting our hearts up. I watched musicians like Dr. Brian May, the guitarist of the rock group Queen, giving free guitar tutorials online every single day. And also every single day, Andrew Lloyd Webber, the composer, sharing some of his most iconic pieces, just playing them on the piano and inviting us to sing along. And then he decided to make one of his musicals free for us to watch every single week throughout the pandemic. I've watched local Newfoundland and Labrador school students and Ontario doctors form virtual choirs. I've watched a seemingly endless stream of videos of people in Italy and in Spain singing from their balconies every night, and Newfoundlanders on Friday and Saturday nights holding virtual shed parties so that they can unite and share the music, the songs, and the laughter. What does all of this mean? On the very human level, it speaks to the resilience of the human spirit. In times of challenge and adversity, when despair threatens to overtake us, some deep-seated drive arises from within, and it causes us to sing. When death tries to hold sway, we stand in its face and we say, "Oh no, not today." And we do the most undeath-like thing of all. We create, we connect, and we transcend boundaries. The human spirit wants to sing. It wants to create. It wants to soar, to survive. It wants to thrive. We seem to have this inner drive to connect, to reach out, to assert that hope is stronger than despair, that courage is stronger than cowering, and that good is stronger than evil, and certainly that life is stronger than death. On the human level, we call this inner drive resilience. It seems to be built into us, into every human being, and indeed into nature itself. In Christian terms, this is a very important way that we reflect God, how we show God to the world, how we express the inner truth that we are made in the image and likeness of a God who is goodness, who is beauty, who is mercy, who is love, and who is constantly creating and recreating, bringing life and new life. Our drive to sing our way through this pandemic unites us with our God. It unites us with the resurrection of Jesus Christ, which we celebrate throughout this Easter season, all 50 days of it. When we sing, when we play our instruments, when we enjoy the music made by others, we unite ourselves with Jesus. We sing our song of hope with him. He calls us out of our tombs as well, out of our tombs of isolation and into creative communion and community with others. So happy Easter. Keep singing and keep celebrating.